All right, Shay, it sounds to me like you've done a ton of research on the internet.
I have.
Well, we appreciate that. It sounds to me like you are well prepared, okay? Obviously, for you to be here, we have to have a vehicle that you're interested in. And our price must have been fairly attractive, correct?
It was.
Okay, good. Any questions about how we price our vehicles?
No, I just figure that you guys price your vehicles arbitrarily, and I come in and we negotiate and we try to find something in the middle, right?
Okay. When's the last time you bought a car, Shay?
It's been about 7 years.
Okay, 7 years ago, I'm going to guess, in fact, I'll bet $1 to a dime, you had to negotiate fairly seriously with the car salesman or a car manager or a bunch of different people in order to get yourself a fair price and a good discount.
Took all day. It was a pain.
You know what? You and 300 million Americans agree it was the most distasteful part of the entire process. Time wasting, gut wrenching, head butting, confrontational negotiations back and forth. How many times did the guy get up? You remember?
Eventually he stopped doing it, and the managers came out and sat with me.
Okay. Well, what I'm about to say is going to sound a little crazy, but it's the truth. There's been lots of changes in the business since you last bought a car. All the changes are good for you, the consumer. And by the way, these changes have been forced upon the industry. We didn't get wise. The massive movement to online shopping has forced us to change the way we price our vehicles. As a matter of fact, we don't even price them anymore. You know what prices them?
No.
The same thing that prices hotel rooms, airline tickets, groceries, gasoline, third-party software. We are now pricing our vehicles based on the market. We don't have a choice. Every vehicle in our inventory is matched up against every other vehicle out there within a 500-mile radius, and we're going to make sure we're at or below the market. In fact, if we weren't at or below the market, we wouldn't be having this conversation, would we?
No, I drove 40 minutes to get here.
Exactly. That's what brought you here. But if you're like everybody else, you're wondering, gee, how much better can they do? How much better could it be somewhere else, right?
This is true.
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. It's not going to get any better anywhere else. It's not going to get any better here. It's not going to get any better outside of here. Because what we've done is we have pre-discounted the vehicle in order to attract you. You were a winner before you ever set foot on this property, because if we didn't make you a winner, you wouldn't have set foot on the property. If we didn't deeply discount those vehicles, Shay, our phones wouldn't ring, email inboxes wouldn't fill up, and nobody would show up. So here's what I'm going to guarantee you. I'm going to guarantee you today that this is going to be the quickest, smoothest, and most pleasant purchase experience of your entire life. Now, I'll do that for a new car. I'll do that for a GM certified vehicle. If it's a Motor Trend certified vehicle, I'm going to tag it like this. Now, Shay, the entire industry is playing by these new rules, okay? So the other prices you saw out there amongst the other dealers, they were putting their best foot forward as well. However, we've taken it one step further. We're going to guarantee you in writing that you cannot pay too much for the vehicle that you came in to see. It's a Motor Trend certified vehicle. It comes with the best value guarantee. What that means to you, Shay, and I know it sounds crazy, it is literally impossible for you to pay too much for that vehicle.
Okay.
You believe that?
Not really.
Good, you shouldn't, until you hear how it works. A, it's in writing. B, it's really, really simple. You'll take delivery today because it's the right vehicle and it's the right price. But if you so desire, if you want to make sure you got the best deal possible, we give you 5 days to search the world over. Search any website you want to. If you find a similar vehicle with the same benefits that you buy from us, advertised for a lower price anywhere, just show us the website. We'll cut your check back for the difference, and we give you, like I said, 5 days to do it, and we put it in writing. Any dealer ever told you that before?
I've never heard of that before. Let's
go check out the vehicle, make sure you are on the right vehicle, because that's job one. There's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong car, okay?
Fantastic.
Let's go. Now, how difficult is it to do that?
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot of memorization for me.
Well, remember, do I want you to do it just like I did it?
No.
No, I don't.
No, but I still have to memorize key points and be able to let it flow.
And Terry, thanks for your patience. We've put together a terrific proposal here for you. And by the way, there's going to be no surprises. You know, the price that brought you in is going to be exactly the same price that you see on here. But I want to remind you that it is Motor Trend certified. Okay, you have got a 6-month, 7,500 mile comprehensive warranty. You've got all the paintless dent repair and the key replacement, all that stuff. But the two things I want to remind you of is the best value guarantee. What did I tell you about the best value guarantee?
That it was the best value.
And if you found a vehicle cheaper somewhere else with the same benefits, what did I tell you we'd do?
You would give me the
The
discount.
difference.
Yeah.
You can't pay too much here. And don't forget about the 72-hour exchange, okay? You think it's the perfect vehicle. I think it's the perfect vehicle, but in 2 days, if you don't think it's the perfect vehicle, call me. Bring it on back. We'll exchange it, all right?
Okay.
Here's your opportunity. Remember, that vehicle was $19,900. We discounted it $2,726. We love your trade. Based on its miles, based on the year, the trim level, we're going to buy it for $3,500. And don't forget, because you're trading it to us, you are saving yourself $245 in taxes. Your amount to finance is right there. We've given you what our customers ask us to give them, and that's choices. The best set of circumstances for you is to put down $3,500. That puts you in the best financial situation. You've got two terms. This term right here is a shorter term, but a shorter term saves you a pile of money and also allows you to get to the dream payment the fastest. That's no payment at all. At 60 months, the payment's way more comfortable, but it's also more flexible because you can always pay it off early. There is no prepayment penalty. So do me a favor, put a check mark by the amount of money that makes sense for you to put down, put a check mark by the term, and then we'll get your new Dodge ready for delivery.
So this is the same price that I came in on. You haven't discounted any more than that?
No.
Okay. Very confrontational. You could certainly do better.
So you want me to do better?
Yeah. Sorry, I mean, can you come up more on my trade, discount the price more, something, anything?
Carrie, you are doing just what you've always done when you bought cars. I understand it's not a problem. You've always had to negotiate with a car dealer to get a fair price, right?
Yeah.
You told me the last time what you had to go through the last time. Remember the conversation we had. I told you that you were a winner before you ever set foot on our property. I told you that we had to pre-discount it rather massively, as a matter of fact, $2,726. And I told you we had to discount it in order to attract you. That's what brought you here, right? Mm-hmm. Look, I promised you two things. I promised you this would be a pleasant experience. How's it been so far?
Pretty good.
And I told you it'd be the fastest experience of your entire life, didn't I? Mm-hmm. You, my friend, are slowing us down. I need your okay right here. All right?
Yeah.
Can you do...
You, my
What?
friend, are slowing this down.
By the way, isn't that a fact? You know what? If she's really objecting, I'm going to find out. But what customers are doing, they're doing what they've always done. Here's the way it's worked in the past, Zach, and I apologize for being part of what happened.